As a dentist, it's really easy to feel like this on the inside part of your body. My name is Paul, Dr. Nacho Goodman. I've been a dentist for 19 years. And being a dentist can be awesome, but it can also make you want to cry on the inside part of your body. There's so many challenging parts to our daily dentisting life. And on Talking Nachos, we bring you awesome key resources, sponsors, dentisting friends of Dental Nachos to help share with you how they make your life a little bit better, how they make your day a little bit less stressful. So my goal here is to share who's on this nacho plate and how there's so many cool people and resources that I didn't even know about last year, let alone when I started in dentistry. Our goal is to create more awareness, share more, care more, create a better dental community. So I'm ready for my first guest whenever my awesome team is ready to bring them up. So we have Samir from Care Credit, someone who I've known for many, many years. Care Credit is an awesome sponsor that helps patients move forward with dental treatment. Samir, this has been a crazy pandemic time. I know you've been an awesome supporter. Share with us, what does Care Credit do to make the lives of dentists better? And if you have any stories of success, we would love to hear them.
Yeah, no, thank you for having me. But so ultimately, dentists are, it's a group of people that I have enjoyed working with for the last 15 years. But here's where the challenge is, and I've seen it over and over again. We have some fantastic clinicians, some intelligent people, great teams out there. They do a really good job of presenting the clinical aspect of the case, but that's half of the equation.
For sure.
Where Care Credit can help and helps, and we continue to do that, is the other half of the equation is how to get the patient to say yes.
Right.
Because I can do this all day long. To the doctor, to the team, I can do this all day long. And without that second half of the equation is that case acceptance is the easiest way of putting it. Is like, that's where we help. That's what my team helps do by adding best practices of what's going on in the practice, in surrounding the practice, by holding doctor and their team accountable and holding ourselves accountable. Because if you cannot measure it, you cannot manage it.
Such great value, Samir. I mean, also just in general, creating flexible ways for people to pay for stuff is great. If you had a $3,000 bill for anything, maybe some people want to take care of it in full and save 5% like in our office, but maybe they want to stretch it out over a longer period of time. And that's where companies like Care Credit come in. Can you think of, Samir, some of us dentists, we're not always look on the bright side people. I don't need Care Credit. It's not going to help me. And you must be thinking of someone who said, I'm glad I'm using this. I'm glad I'm getting my team to talk about it. Tell us a story like that.
It's actually a little bit of both. So it was actually one of your fantastic Nacho members. It started off as a complaint. It started off just like you said, we don't need it, too expensive, can't approve, don't get the loans, like a plethora of reasons. But this doctor, I'm not going to say his name out loud, he's a periodontist, reached out, and you actually made the introduction because he had a huge complaint about the service and not being able to get the patients to get approved.
Yeah.
Well, long story short, he and I had a fantastic call. But ultimately what it came down to is what he knew, the perception and reality, there was a big gap between the two. So it's not that whether a product works or not. And here's the thing, Paul, Care Credit may not be the answer to everyone.
Right.
And that's perfectly okay.
For sure.
But the idea is, let's at least make it part of a process instead of using it as a product. And that's what got him to start looking at, hey, I've got this so much unscheduled dentistry. Why are these patients not moving forward? So I would love to share what the numbers are. And they're very promising. It's promising to the point where we say, you know what, this is where we are good at. Patient financing we do, and we do a really, really good job of it, but it's actually adding that additional resource, having my team be that extended team member of your practice.
That's a piece, Samir. I mean, one of the things, I grew up in my dad's dental practice, and I was always interested in all aspects of the practice. And, they didn't have this in the 1980s, right? You had check, cash, like real cash, or maybe credit card. So now it's just created opportunities for patients to move forward with chewing and smiling with confidence. And sometimes it's us as dentists, even though it's not totally our job, is to just say, hey, the value of being able to chew with smile with and confidence is enormous. Maybe there's some creative ways like Care Credit. Why don't you find out about it? And what you guys have done a good job with branding, Samir, and I just had a patient this week who had a big case, and I said, we have financing options, Care Credit's one. She goes, I don't know if I can use care credit because I just got turned down for my dog's treatment, right? But what I thought was awesome about that, Samir, and what you spoke is you're not the solution for everyone is, as soon as I said care credit, she knew what I was talking about from a non-dental experience. So you guys have branded yourself as a creative payment opportunity, a way to move people forward. I appreciate you sharing. We have text credit to 215-543-6454. If someone wanted to reach out to you directly, Samir, what would be the best way for them to do that?
The best way is actually there is a link that will post it's that, or email directly to me, sbasin@carecredit.com. I will post that on the chat as to what the link is as well. So, and my email address.
I appreciate it. I remember a few years at the Greater New York meeting, I said, Samir, you got to do more with dental. Nacho did, and we'll be back there at the Greater New York meeting this year for a high five. Thanks so much, Samir.
Looking forward to it. Thanks, Paul.